Wait, what? Is that her number? Yes, good afternoon. This is Ella. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing good. I'm sorry about that. I guess something wasn't working.
Oh, that was your phone.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's something. It's something going on with it too because someone I had a lady called me this morning and she said that yesterday all AT&T phones were shut down.
yeah,
And she
that's what
said
it sounds like.
people were talking about it on Facebook.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. These are the times we're living in now. I mean, I would believe it, you know. Um, but there's an ancestor that came through for you when I first originally called you. Do you have a round face? Is your face more round than I don't know if you know how I look, but I don't think that I have too much of a round face. But there's a ancestor here that came through. I don't know if it's a grandmother of yours, but it's more so on your mom's side. She has like a full round face. Um Chubby a little bit. And
Bright skin or
um she's not that light. She's not that light, but she's not brown skin either. She's just in between, like a caramel or
mm,
Chaser.
does she look young looking?
No, she looks like older. I mean, she looks like an elder now. But the thing about it is she has very beautiful skin. And so you know how black people age beautifully or whatnot? Um, can you hear me?
Yes, I.
Okay. You know how black people age beautifully? Like that's just what I'm seeing from her from this particular not entity but ancestor of yours. And she's holding white and purple flowers for you. And the white flowers, I guess that's dealing with purity. First of all, the reason why she came through is because she's telling you to calm down. Because I connected with your spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, I connected with your spirit guys. Um, just asking, okay, well, what's going on? I don't, I want to hear what's going on from them more so from
Yeah.
what you're gonna tell me. So I just asked the spirit realm, like, okay, well, what's really going on and stuff. And as I was calling you, her face came up. She wear glasses, by the way, in the physical realm. She wore glasses. Um,
That's my great great grandma.
Okay. Oh, okay. She wore glasses. That's the way I can identify her. Um, she's like, listen, tell
Because
her
that was
to.
her favorite.
Oh, it would make sense. It would make sense because she's like, listen, tell her to. When you sit somebody down, tell her to calm down, calm. Like just
Mm-hmm.
calm, like really, like just tell her to calm down.
Yeah.
And release the anxiety, release everything, and gain control is what she's saying. And then now she's holding a white and purple flowers in her hands. And so those two color vibrations represents more of like the purity, the calmness, like whatever white symbolizes to you, even godly, being godly, and then the purple, in a sense, the purple
Okay.
deals with. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Uh-huh. And then the purple vibration deals more so with your higher centers. Do you get a lot of headaches or migraines?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. That's going hand for hand, and this is the reason why you can't think straight. And if you can't think straight, then you're not gonna act straight. And if you're not acting
Mm-hmm.
straight, then the universe is only going to respond to your actions. The universe, yeah, you know when they say talk is cheap, yeah, that applies to the universe as well. Talk is cheap because a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I want this, I want that," but you're not applying what you want. You're not going for what you want. Oh, I want a big house, but you don't want to grind to get a big house. You understand? So talk is
Mm-hmm.
cheap. In a sense, so
Okay.
I definitely feel like with you, more so I definitely feel like with you, and she's talking about somebody that might have made the transition. She's telling me that somebody is somebody sick that's about to make the transition, or somebody already made the transition. Probably if the person already made the transition, I'm feeling more so like it happened like last year or something, or very recent
My
in the sense.
grandmother.
Who died?
My grandmother.
When she passed away?
Um, I think it was 2013.
Oh yeah, that's recent. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
she was the reason both of us were born in the same month, but on different days.
yeah. What I was gonna say to you? That's her daughter. That's your great. That's your great uh grandmother. That's her daughter that she's talking about.
She was the one that raised me.
Yes, I understand that. Who? Okay. Who is the one that raised you?
Cause
I'm not hearing you.
you
What
were
did you
saying,
say?
okay, what did you say? You were saying who was who?
I asked you who was the one that raised you, because you said something about raised. She raised me. Who was the one that raised you?
Yeah, the one that died recently. She was the one that raised me.
Okay, the one the ancestor that I'm picking up from the beginning, the one with the glasses, right?
That's my great grandmother on
That's
my father's side.
all from your father's side. That's what I just wanted to see
Um,
what was the
that's around
connection.
when we were. She was picking us a lot when we were young. In fact,
I'm
we
not hearing
slept
you
with her
good.
the night she
Give me
died.
1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm not hearing you too good. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, I said the first song we slept with, she died. Like me and my brother,
Oh,
we were
okay.
in the bed with her the night she died, and I knew it. I knew
Oh.
it. I saw it.
What's your sign?
Uh, During the night, and me and my brother, my sister, we were really little then, but we were literally in the bed with her the night she passed away.
Oh, okay. Okay. What is your sign? What's your sign?
A Taurus, on May 1st.
Opposite Scorpio. Yeah. You feel like a Scorpio to me. Opposite Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. The only reason why is because you said that you felt that she was going to die. You felt that your great grandmother
Mm-hmm.
was going
Yeah,
to
I
die.
saw it. Yeah.
And that's that Scorpion energy. That's the underworld,
Mm-hmm.
understanding death, and in a sense, visualizing, or rather being able to see and accept death. That's just what I got out of when you said I knew that she was going to die. You get what I'm saying? That's like an acceptance of, she's going to go into the spirit realm. But as you know, the spirit never dies, because if I'm able to connect with her, you already know she's still around, you know.
Yeah.
But she was speaking to me about a loved one or a family member that was suffering from some type of sickness that might have made the transition, as I said, or is going to make the transition. And that's why I just asked you that,
Who is
asked you that.
suffering?
How did your grandmother make the
I'm listening.
transition?
My grand.
Hello? I'm not
She
hearing you.
had,
I'm not hearing you good. It's going in and out.
oh,
Is
okay.
that your phone or is that my phone? Cause
Yeah, I don't know if it's my phone. Is it okay? Or I was going to say I have another phone if you want to call me on that one.
no, go ahead.
Oh,
This is clear. Yeah. Is it a house
oh,
phone?
okay.
Cause if it's a house phone, then that might
No,
be better.
it's not a house phone, and we didn't have it. That's why we're using our cell phone because of just the stuff that has happened.
Which we're gonna
But
get into. Yes.
yeah, and that was my grandmother that was sick. On my mom's side,
Yes.
he had things
She.
going on with. I think she had high blood pressure, arthritis, stuff like that.
Okay, then that's what I'm talking about. Because what your great grandmother from your father's side is saying, look at this. Look, like she's showing me. She said, look, her family, look at her family. There's somebody that's going to make the transition. She's suffering. You understand? Like somebody is suffering. And that's what I'm feeling because I understand that within the
So
spirit.
it could be my dad, which was my great grandmother. That was her favorite grandchild, was my dad, and my dad is suffering. He has cirrhosis. He's an alcoholic, and he's really suffering because he killed my mom when I was 8, and that's why I wound up with my grandmother.
Well, then I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm just giving you a heads up. Can
About
you
him?
hear about a death? I'm just giving you a heads up, and that's what I'm saying. I don't because you do understand that the spirit realm, I'm able to tap into past, present, and future. So that's why I'm asking: is this somebody that already made this transition, or this may be happening in the near future? And I'm also telling you that the person that is going to make the transition, or had make the transition, is somebody that is suffering. And so if you,
it got to be my dad because
I mean,
I haven't been in with him like within the past, but my children are talking to him, told me that he's really he's been sick. Him and my uncle.
Oh, you see,
Both of them are really. I know my dad is he's suffering because nobody we're talking to him. And then too, he's dealing with what he did with my mom, what he did to my mom. So.
Right. Well, hey, karma, the universe, you're gonna have to pay one day. And what happens is many people, we try to mask our issues from rather eating, overeating, drinking. You get what I'm saying? Shopping a lot, having sex a lot. You get what I'm saying? Laughing behind our sorrows. But the thing about it is when you're by yourself in your own room, that eats you up alive. And so there's nothing that nobody can do for him and to him that's going to help him get out of that situation if it is a karmic debt that he is actually paying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You understand?
But I mean, when I told him I forgive him.
Right.
Suffering because he doesn't know how to forgive himself. And I told him, I said, I'm over it. I said, I've been forgiving you long time ago. I know what he told me is he does not know how to forgive himself,
Well, it's just coming up. This is just messages for you coming up. I know that you want to talk to me seriously. There's an emergency going on, but these are just the messages that's coming up. And
I want to ask you if you've heard anything from my mom, because
is your mother slim? Your mom slim?
That bothers me because she's been gone for like 41 years. So when it happened, I was 8, and I didn't know how to cope with her leaving. So I kind of took her pictures. I put it up. I didn't want to look at it. I saw her come to me in my dreams, and I told her don't come back. I didn't want to see her
Mm.
anymore. I couldn't deal with the fact she was she was a loving lady, wonderful woman.
Is she
But I
slim?
could,
Is your mother slim?
she could have been before she got pregnant, before she had enough. But when I remember her, she was a little bit, she had started gaining weight, from having the children. But yeah, I've seen some other pictures of her. You know, she was, medium size, I guess.
I
I know
see.
she had
I see when
curly
you talk
hair.
about your mom. There's the slim woman. She's tall. She's more a little bit on the taller side. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, she's a little bit on the taller side. Her nose I think is like pointy a little bit, something with her nose.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
has like thick hair, full hair. Her hair is full,
Yep.
she has full
Yep.
hair, and she's, when you talk about your mom, she came. This is the person. This is the spirit that came through. Um, does this identify with your mom?
What was that?
Is this description? Does this description identify with your mother?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do she have colored eyes, or was her eyes nice? Nice. I mean, I wouldn't say nice because everybody got nice eyes.
Was
I mean,
light brown.
a color of a person's eyes doesn't make them nice. You see the mentality
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
She had
Oh, she got
big
nice
light brown
eyes.
eyes, and they
Yeah.
were big. She
Yes.
had big white eyes.
She's here. She's here.
Yeah.
She's here.
I was hoping so because I really miss her, and I've been taking out her picture lately. It's
Mm.
just to talk to her picture, but it's hard, because like I said, I had to make myself forget her in order to move on.
That's right.
It's like
She
the more
forgives
I
you.
was thinking about her, it was just making me crazy because,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, how I saw my great grandmother, I saw my dad kill her.
Mm.
I saw it over again, and I remember the last time she was alive, I was sitting on the bed next to her, and she was explaining to me how she was going to call him and get back with him, and I begged her not to do it. I begged not to do it, and I remember looking at her, and I asked her, I said, Mama, why do you want to leave us? And that was, I just realized recently that I was angry with her because she
Mm-hmm.
didn't love us to stay with us. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying first, she didn't love us enough to stay with us. And I realized recently too that I had been angry with her
Mm-hmm.
because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And how you let stuff just, I guess, go in it's very deep. You don't
Yes.
realize that those books were there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been pulling out her picture, and I've been sitting there trying to talk to her, and that's when I realized that, oh my gosh, that I had
Yes.
been angry with her.
Yep. But you're healing. That's the good thing. And as I always tell my clients, healing is an everlasting journey. And you had to do what you had to do at 8 years old to cope with the murder. Okay? Understand,
Yeah,
it's not a death, it's a murder of your
yeah,
mother. Your mother. The woman that brought you onto this planet. Your mother. Okay? And so I wouldn't fault you even till this day if you still had anything against her because you are still coping. It's not
yeah,
easy. Whenever you experience something as a child, that shit takes over your whole life.
yeah. It did. It
Like
really did.
seriously. You get what I'm saying? Like seriously. And so the main fact that as an adult, as a mother, yourself, you can sit on the phone and tell me that you are now forgiving and you are no longer angry and that you are taking her pictures out. You get what I'm saying? You're taking up you want to connect with her. That's a bravo to
Yeah,
you. That is a bravo to you. That is a bravo to you. And so she receives it because she came through as soon as you asked about her. So The portal is definitely open. And so, whatever situation you may be going through that you're going to tell me about, you already know that you have your great grandmother with you, which she's giving you the white and purple flower. You got your mother coming through. You get what I'm saying? Helping you to grace you or whatever. But I feel that with your mom, the energy that you got to do with her is more so of the healing energy, because there is some heart chakra blockages that's still there.
Yeah.
There's still some heart blockages that's still there. I'm not sure if it's dealing with relationships, your own personal relationships. I'm talking about the intimate ones that you haven't fully let go of, or it might just be the family relationships that you have. But in any event, connect with your mom. Is she an earth sign?
She was born in June. I think her birthday was June 28th.
June 28th.
Yes. I think
Cancer.
it was June.
Cancer, opposite Capricorn. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
If that's her birthday. Cancer,
mm.
mother. That's the mother. That's Cancer is the fourth house. Cancer is the fourth house of ancestry, homes, and family. You
And
see,
she was a fun-loving,
right,
wonderful woman, always doing stuff humanitarian. She brings strangers in the
right,
house. She worked as a nurse. She
right.
bring her patients home. She was that type of person.
Cancer opposite, yeah, Cancer, water sign opposite Earth. That's why I'm asking you if she was an Earth sign. Because she feels
Mm,
the way she's coming, she's grounded. She's okay.
mm,
She's like I'm all right. I forgive you. That's grounding. If she would have came like a
mm,
Cancer, she would have probably came a little bit more emotional to me. But she's grounded.
mm,
She's all right. She done made the transition 40 something years ago. You think she ain't worried about what's going on over here like that? No.
mm.
Her spirit is long gone. You understand? But if you call
I
on her,
think,
huh?
yeah. I said I figured so.
Right. But if you call on her, she's definitely going to come to your aid, because you still have that. It's like the umbilical cord. It's also known as the spiritual umbilical cord. You still have
Mm-hmm,
that connection to this
mm-hmm,
spirit, because she was once
mm-hmm,
a part of your journey. And so she the blood, the genetics that is within you is within her, spiritually, not
mm-hmm,
physically. You see. And
mm-hmm.
so in her next lifetime, she's going to learn. She told me that she's not going to repeat the same things that she did in this particular lifetime. So with her children, she's going to have three. Or she has three or whatever.
Yeah, she had four.
Oh, she had four here. She said she
And
got.
yeah, but it was, I don't know, the fourth one was aborted, so there was, I don't know, it was kind of like some stories about that, but I found that she actually did have
Oh.
four.
Well, she got three
I
now.
don't know. Yeah.
She's living. And what happens is what she's saying is she's not going to repeat the same mistake that she repeated with them
Mm-hmm.
here. That's her model. So don't worry about it. You get what I'm saying? In terms of her feeling bad about not she's not mad that you were mad at her. She's not mad about that. She just doesn't want you to feel that she is mad at you, or she is mad at any of her children. She's not even mad at your father, because again, everything happens in divine order, even deaths and murders. It was probably meant for her to come onto this planet, have these children, be in this relationship, so that she can learn how to love herself in her next lifetime, which I
Yeah.
truly feel that she is. Instead of giving
Yeah.
everything to everybody. Say that once more.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it because the relationship with her and my dad, it was so intense. There was times where I saw her, she started mutilating herself. You
Mm.
know, she started mutilating herself. And, all these things my mind go back and I think of, and I'm like, no, she didn't love herself. She was writing things down,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
you know.
She
Yeah,
said
she
she
was
tried.
right
She
before.
said she tried to get pretty. She tried. She disguised her sadness with makeup, with trying to dress
Mm-hmm.
up and trying to look good and buying stuff.
Yeah,
Your mother was she shopped a lot.
yeah,
D-
yeah. That
did
was her.
did your mother shop a lot? Shopping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, she loved shopping. So, I mean, we always wore the best
shopping.
clothing.
Yep.
She would dress my sister up before we go to school, and
Yep.
she would sing and dance with us. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm. Mhm. That was her way of not thinking about her pain. I'm telling you.
Mm,
I'm telling you. Let me focus on my
mm,
children. Let me shop for them. Let me buy this. Let me get my mind off of this. Let me put my hair up. Let me put my braids in. Let me do this for this one. Let me to get away from what is really eating her up. That's a cancer.
mm,
Cancer tries. They're water signs like me, Pisces.
mm.
Mhm. You see?
Wow.
You see? That's what it
Oh,
is. You not that's what I'm saying.
mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And so what like I said, she really for her, she's coming through on this she's coming through on this like I'm grounding myself. I'm okay. I come humble. I'm humbled about it. I'm not even mad that I you get what I'm saying that he did what he did. You know, but I know one thing for sure, she don't trust nobody. She has your mother now, her spirit living in this new lifetime. She has this guarding herself energy now. She knows better now. That's what it is.
Oh,
She
wow.
knows better. I wish I could do your mother's chart. That would be ill.
Mm,
Mhm.
I can. I don't know if I can give her the time of birth. Um, I can give it
Get
to
the
you. I can
information.
send you.
Yeah. Just get the
Yeah, I can
information.
send. Yeah, because it's even for me. Because like I said, it's been so long,
Mhm.
and I just been feeling like now, it's even though she's not here, it's something on the inside that's been telling me you still need to try and connect with her.
Well, she easily came through. Or probably because she had cancer. She's spiritual. I'm a Pisces. She
And
like me. She probably like me. I don't know. You know, she probably
I,
like me. You know.
out of the children, I was the favorite. She took me everywhere with
Yeah,
her.
I'm
I was
sure.
a little child, and then from a side, I was the favorite with her because the year of my birthday, my grandmother's address. My grandmother got married. She had children in the same month around the same day that I was born. So,
Mm.
I was her favorite.
Mm.
A lot
Beautiful.
of great great grandmother in the month and around the day that I was born.
Mm.
So, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Let's talk about your issue because time do go by fast and I know that I could be on the phone with
Yeah.
you for 2 hours channeling and, and stuff like that. So, we had 30 a half an hour already, and I know you have
Oh,
some things you want to speak to me about. Mhm.
yeah. So it's the house and the car that's the issue. So
Okay. What about it?
the house, we were living in Florida, and the lady that we were renting from, the house got hit by the storm, and we called her, we did what we were supposed to do, let her know. She came and she assessed the house, and then she kept telling us, she said, I'm going to fix it. 6 months was passing by. We still in the house. It's raining. We dealing with, the rain coming in. We dealing with termites, and her husband, and he looked, he didn't look at the house. He just looked at us and smiled and turned around and walked back out. And so I was, at that point, we got to move out. And, of course, I'm like a veteran, so I was dealing with some type of VA tax thing. They came in and they told her, no, these people got to get out. And she started harassing us. We had to call the police. She never gave us our deposit money back. And so now we're in a thing of looking at taking her to court. And then the car, we took the car, we put it, literally destroyed our engine, and they don't want to pay for it, and all they want to say is, well, we'll just offer you an employee discount to get a brand new car.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm like, as soon as this stuff is going to stop, we just want some stability and something.
Absolutely. I would recommend that you work with the entity of the spirit, Eshu Elegwa, and as a matter of fact, you need to work with your mother because she's a Cancer. She deals with home and family. You doing this for your family, right? You doing this for yourself, right? You doing this for stability, right? And your mom was somebody that was able to provide that stability for her family. And so I would recommend two particular entities that you should work with. Your mom as well as Eshu Elegwa. However, remember yesterday when you called me, I was going to get on the phone with another client, and right away, your spirit guide said home, home. She need to get out that home. You get what I'm saying? Within what 2 minutes of you talking to me. So what I personally feel, can you hear me good?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. What I personally feel is that new beginnings is definitely on the verge, and that the reason why this is happening viciously like that is because it's time to let go. It's time to start all over again. And if you was to think about, like, say for example everything was going well, you get what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
if everything was going well for you, you wouldn't even be considering moving, right? Because everything is going well, the car is going good. But I just personally feel like that house, mainly the house, you could figure out the car thing, but mainly the house, that house is not for you. It's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to make a change. And the way that the ancestors, the spirit realm, or the universe is telling you that you got to make the change is to put you in a desperate situation so that you can act on making a change. Once you go for it, once you start researching, once you start applying strength, balance, once you start to gain control of this situation, you're gonna see that it's gonna be some blessings coming in for you. You're gonna see that there's gonna be other opportunities coming in for you. If you're worried about the money, good sister, I feel like that's the wrong thing to be worrying about right now because the money's
Mm-hmm.
gonna come. If you thinking about
Okay.
suing somebody or whatever, yeah, that's gonna come. And as a matter of fact, that takes time anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That takes time anyway. I'm sure you do have alternatives that you can tap into right now until you get your mind right so that you can make this next decision. Because as they always say, always make your next decision or your next move your best move. It
Mm-hmm.
don't have, you get what I'm saying? The next move should be your best move. And how could your next move be your best move if you are acting upon anxiety and fear? It can't happen. It can't happen. Where you living at
Mm-hmm.
now? Where you living at now?
We did leave the house, and we left Florida, and we came to Pennsylvania.
Okay,
And
so
it
uh-huh.
was because we were Christians coming out of the church, and we're
Oh.
just coming into the consciousness, and there wasn't where we were. There weren't any people that we knew of that was in the consciousness. So
Oh.
I was like, the family, everybody sat down together, and we decided on Pennsylvania. And I mean, the children, they've gotten, good jobs and stuff like that since we've been here. And, that's our thing. We want to purchase a home.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's definitely that's. I mean, do you need further guidance in where to purchase homes or whatever? Because the main
Yeah.
the half the battle has been fought. The battle is for you to get out of that place. That home in Florida wasn't for you and your family. And so the creator had to put you in that situation for you to get out. Because you probably would have had spirits flying all through that joint. Is this a black woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And She's patient.
Yeah, she's a black
But
woman, and I feel like she got spirits in that house. That's a black woman.
you know what?
She's a dark skinned
Like,
woman. She's
like
dark
that
skinned.
because, huh?
Is she dark skinned?
Yes, and I felt
Yep.
like that because when we were in there, we had some crazy stuff
I'm
going
telling
on.
you. I'm telling
We had
you.
some crazy stuff going on, and I'm
So
wondering
yeah.
even in the fact that the car messed up. I'm wondering now, like, do we need to do some type of cleansing? Because I mean, I couldn't even go to sleep last night,
That's
and I'm
right.
like, oh my God. Something we need to do some cleansing. Did we bring some residue from there with us?
So you got to go. So bingo. Conclusion. You got the conclusion. You got your answers. You got your closure. There was spirits in the house. The house was rotten. The house was haunted. The flood hit. And check this out. Check this out. Hurricane Maria hit you, right? The water. Hurricane Maria. Was it Hurricane Maria?
No, it was. We got hit by the one in October.
Which
There
was what?
one in October here. I think that was. I forget the name of that one.
Wasn't it Hurricane Maria?
They did have a Hurricane Maria that hit there, but we got out before then.
Okay, whatever the situation, whoever hit it, hold on, hello. What thing hit in October? What hurricane was that? Maria and who else? Irene. What?
Yeah.
No, in Florida. It hit in Florida. Which one was that? She said no, it's not Maria. The client. Irma? Was it Irma?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I know it was in October.
Maria. Irma came first. Oh, so Irma came first. Maria came second. Okay, but let me break this down to you. Let me break this down to you. Spiritual. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. First of all, they all say that these hurricanes or whatever, they follow the route of the slave trade and things like that, right? That these hurricanes that's coming up is the energy of our ancestors that suffered for us, or that lived in the sea. Because my mother can tell you all about hurricanes and stuff like that from a Haitian perspective, because I'm Haitian myself, so I know what the hell. That's why that automatically, when you spoke to me about that house, I scanned the house. There's spirits in the house. Okay, well, who's doing the spirits? The woman's doing the spirit. That's why she was so vicious, and she was just like, so nonchalant and not comforting when you called her and told her about her place. You get what I'm saying? Because she don't care. But let me tell you, water, first of all, the energy of water, as you know, is a cleansing. It's cleansing. Washes things out. And so what happened is, and even if it's Irma, whenever you see M-A, ma, that's the mother. You see? Maria, even if it's Irma, which is M-A, or even if it's I-R in the Irma, I-R is Ra. That's sun. That's the God. That's entities. And Ma, M-A, is Ma. And then if it was Maria, you also got the M-A and the R-I. You get what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is, that was the mother, the cosmic mother, coming to wash out this place, this house that was full of spirits and demons and entities or whatever was going on there, and put you in another household. Spiritually, the water had to wash out this house so that you can leave, or you can go about your business and go somewhere else and find somewhere that is more peaceful for you. That's why your great grandmother came with the white and purple flowers. White for purity, white godly, cleansingness, and things of that nature. And so everything that happened to you actually was a spiritual cleanse, a spiritual detox. And so the way that the ancestors had to push you out of that is by causing this hurricane to affect this house, cleanse the house too as well, You get what I'm saying? So it's both the best of both worlds. Cleanse the house as well, and then pushed you out into finding your good elsewhere. And so you gotta struggle a little bit though. That after you gotta struggle a little bit. It's not easy. It's not gonna be, you get what I'm saying, a walk in the park. No. You're gonna have to, and again, struggle is just a mindset. For you it could be struggle. For somebody else it could be like, oh, alright. You know what I'm saying? I'll just find something else. And then for somebody else be like, damn, now we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta, you know, it's based on the mindset. But see, as a Taurus, second house of values and possession, a house, your cars, everything of that nature, and any tangible thing, that means a lot to you because you value these things. You appreciate these things. You see, Taurus is the appreciator. And so you appreciate the house that you have. You appreciate the car that you have. You appreciate this. You appreciate your family and stuff like that because these are things that has value to you. It's your possessions. And so it's going to hit you a little bit harder, or you may feel it more than your family members. You see. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. And so you just got to start all over again, which it's all on the minds. It's all on the mindset. The car giving you problems, well, forget it. Leave the car alone, because at the end of the day, when you make the transition, you ain't gonna be leaving with no car, no house.
Okay.
You're gonna transition with the experiences that you mastered and the experiences that you didn't master. You see.
And are these the lessons that I learned so I won't have to deal with this again?
Absolutely. It's part of your journey. Absolutely. And it's part and say that again.
Oh, I just want to know who was on
the Damn, I would have to know your true node. I would have to do your chart. Give me a second. Let me see if it comes up. You did a lot of field work. And again, it's just one past life that I'm tapping into, not all of your past life. It may be your recent past life, but that's the reason why you came back as a Taurus, because in your previous past life, you was like more hands-on. You was into like agriculture, planting things, planting foods, planting plants, planting whatever it is. You were like a hands-on person, type of planting herbs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say that again.
I like herbs.
And so that's where your spirit gains the lesson of appreciation, because you know how things has been from a minute thing to a whole organism type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you first start planting something, how small it is, and then it just blossoms. You are someone that was used to seeing the growth process of anything that you put your hands on, so you tend to appreciate you appreciate these things, and so you reincarnate as a Taurus. However, Taurus is more of the aggressor type. You get what I'm saying? You back in the times, you didn't have the power, okay, because we're dealing with power now. You didn't have that power. You get what I'm saying? You probably wasn't ready to have that power, but you always was around good people. You understand? And you had the potential to be more in your past life, I'm feeling. But it didn't happen. I think you had a lot of children. You might have been a man. I kind of feel. Yeah, you could be a man. You could be a man. You could be a bird. You could be a mermaid. You could be a. You could. What you talking about, Willis?
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow.
You don't know. Say that again. Say that again once more.
I have 5 now.
Oh, you got 5 now. Hello?
So, hello?
Yes. You got 5 now? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I said I have 5 children now.
Oh, you got 5 children now. Okay. Well, I pick up on 5 children in your past life too.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like in your past life you was a man. You know,
Mm,
in your past you gave birth, and then so vice versa. Now you a woman get being, being the child bearer instead of,
mm-hmm,
that's kind of how I'm feeling. What I'm picking up more so,
mm,
you know,
mm-hmm.
um but again, that's what I'm saying. That's just the avatar body. That's all it is.
Oh, wow.
Just the avatar body, but the same spirit though. The same spirit, but
Mm-hmm,
just different bodies. That's why
mm.
when you say, "Oh, that person got an old soul," that's what that
Yeah.
means. Like, say for example, you got a granddaughter or whatever. Your granddaughter starts to act like your grandfather. Oh, and she act just like same thing,
Oh, wow.
same thing.
Wow.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah, but that all washing out the house thing with that lady, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it just dawned on me like last night. I went to thinking about it, and I'm like, oh wow. I said, wait a minute, and we did. We I know I did. I think everybody did. They were seeing a lot of different spiritual things in there because I saw snakes.
Cats.
My youngest daughter saw snakes. Yes, that too.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot of different things that we were seeing in there. And just different experiences because there was 2. I think me and my second oldest daughter, we would wake up and we would have bruises on our bodies, and we don't even know how they got there.
Damn. Wow. What? That, I'm telling you, bruises on the body is definitely, I mean, I'm gonna say from experience, and I'm not saying it may be your experience, but I'm just telling you my experience. I know from experience that bruises on the body when you wake up, like one day you don't got bruises on your body, and the next day you wake up you got
Mhm.
bruises on your body. Somebody attacked
Mhm.
you in the dream world, in the spirit realm.
Mm. And that could be possible because, like I said, we were having a lot of nightmares. A lot of
See?
us. Yeah, we were having a lot of nightmares, and I guess from us coming from that church, all of our family is kind of like spiritual.
Right.
Um, and so, yeah, we were all, having nightmares and just different things was going on. And I told my husband too, I said the reason for her not to do anything for that 6-month period of time, it was the perfect thing for the military to come in and say, these people got to go.
Yeah.
And that's why I told my husband, I said, I think it was all happening for a reason.
Divine alignment. Shoot, they might invest her place now and something. That's not your concern anymore. You understand? But
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going to be given to you shall be given to you if you resonate with that Taurus energy of power for
Okay, and so
yourself.
what would I need to do for that?
I mean, I would first of all have talks with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Realign your thinking. That's number one. Number two, you want to set up this altar for your mom here. You get what I'm saying? Give her certain things that she likes. To help you along this journey. You can give her some yellow flowers because that's what she's asking for, some yellow flowers or whatnot. Um, I
Okay.
I got the Ashua Legua baths on my site. You could take a spiritual
Oh,
bath, just a cleansing bath. But I think that you should give him some type of honoring, or ask for just Ashua Legua. The Ashua Legua is the energy that helps people open up the doors for opportunities. He
oh,
he governs the roads. He opens up the roads for people. You get what I'm saying? So if you driving on a highway or whatnot, You want to drop 5 pennies somewhere in the highway, drop 5 pennies in the highway. You want to drop sweets, peppermint sweets, drop peppermint sweets. You know the peppermint candy, those now they probably like 25 cents, but when I was growing up, they was 5 cents candies and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he likes
And
that.
drop those.
Huh?
Oh, give them to my mom.
No, you give that to Eshu Alegwa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But for your mom,
Okay.
is the flowers.
Okay.
Flowers or
It could
anything
be
yellow.
okay.
But the thing what I'm trying to tell you is that anything that your mother likes, you know your mother better than I do. Whatever your mother likes. You get what I'm saying? Whatever she likes. Huh?
Okay. I didn't know too much because I was only 8 years old.
Well, you know she like going shopping. You know she likes
Yeah.
perfume. You know she likes, you can put what? You can put perfume, you can put food. You get what I'm saying on the altar. You know, you could put yellow flowers on the altar. You could put a white candle. Oh, shucks. Yes, thank you. Yes, hello? Yes, hello? Hello? Call her back. Namaste, 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 namo, nama.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm sorry. It must really be my phone.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know. I've been doing these updates, I tell you.
No worries. Yeah, no worries. What I was saying was, you can put like yellow flowers
Okay.
for your mom. You could put water for your mother. You could put any of her favorite beverages. You could put fruits. You could put perfume for your mom. You can put all of those different things that you know that your mother likes or whatever. But if you want to keep it, you want to keep it neutral, you want to keep it simple, just give her some water, set up an altar, put her picture up, put a candle up, put some nice smelling incense, probably like some cinnamon incense or whatnot, frankinmyrrh incense, because she's ready. She's like, easily accessible, I'm going to say. And then, like I said, for the Eshu Alegwa, you can either take a spiritual bath, like I said, I got the Eshu Alegwa bath on my site. You could take that bath. You can do the offerings for him, on a Monday, I believe, or Saturday is his days, Mondays and Saturdays. And he helps with opening up the doors for open opportunities. However, understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. When those opportunities is presentable, like is ready, then you will receive it. And Eshu Alegwa, and what I'm referring to you as I call a spiritual solution, is to give you this information so that you can be in tune with when these opportunities is here and you can get it and you can receive it. But the first thing, as I mentioned to you, the first thing is the mind. Is the mental. You see. Okay?
And what would I need to do for that?
You gotta, it's not, it's silencing the monkey mind, as I call it.
Okay.
Silencing that monkey mind, understanding that you are in control. You have to keep saying this affirmation: I am in control and I am in perfect alignment with the universal creator. Boom. Simple. Every day, all the
Okay.
time. I am in
Okay.
control. I have the power. I am loved. I am blessed. Anything that comes after I am, that's what you are.
Mhm.
That's what you attract.
Okay.
You know how when they be
Okay.
like that, damn that boy, that no, he's bad. She's bad. When parents be saying that their children is bad, that's and then the
Mhm.
child
Mhm.
becomes bad.
Okay. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, I got you.
Got me? She said, I got an emergency. I said, oh, she's lucky. Because believe me, good sister, I'm booked until the ending of December. The
Wow.
ending of
But
December.
I know that you just listening to you because when I first heard of you, I've heard of you from Brother Rich. I
Oh.
was listening to him one day, and I went on your website and or your YouTube, and I listened to you for 2 straight days.
Oh.
And when I did, I noticed both of those days I went and took a shower, and when I
Mm.
took a shower, both of those days I felt this like this cleansing, tingling sensation.
Mm.
Both when I took a shower, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that from? I'm like, I was just listening to. I was listening to your videos for those 2 days nonstop. Because I'm like, who
Mm.
is this person? It was like like I said, we're new coming from Christianity
Yes.
into the conscious community,
Yes.
and so just it was just a blessing just to listen then. And I felt then when I took that shower, I felt like something was coming off me then.
Well, I'm telling you like this, you coming out the Christian community and coming and your spirit directed you straight to me. That means you need to catch up.
Yeah,
I'm speeding
I
you
was.
up. That's what that nerve that's tingling in your central nervous system. I'm tuning you up spiritually.
Oh,
I done tuned you up. And so the spirit realm said, listen, you have to take her tomorrow. Cause you gotta catch up. You get what I'm
mhm.
saying? Because I don't take people the next day. I'm booked. Seriously. I'm serious.
Oh,
But I do listen to my spirit, and I do listen to the spirit of the client when they call me, because I don't connect with the physical like that. You understand? But I heard your spirit internally say, "Listen, book me tomorrow, okay?" I'm like, "All right, let me book this person tomorrow." You know.
well, I thankful, very, very thankful.
You
And
are.
even when I remember when I think it was yesterday or today,
Uh-huh.
when I did go, we do have an altar set up,
Good.
and I was thanking the ancestors then for allowing me to talk to you because I do that when I sit there. I tell the ancestors I love them. I tell them
Yes.
I thank them for everything that they're doing. Um, uh, I just try and be thankful.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm learning this journey even through the Christian thing, and I'm pretty sure it was my ancestors that literally guided us out of the church.
Oh
Because
yeah.
like I said, we were deep heavy in the
Mm.
church, basically all our lives, and all of a sudden, God had started, or I would say God at the time, but I just started being led that these are not my people, and I'm like, well, who are your people?
Mhm.
And I was hearing it's the melanated people, it's the brown people, and I'm like, huh? And I just started, and I'm
Mm.
like, well, how could be wrong about Christianity? And so I had to start digging and looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I realized that we were not in the right thing. And I mean, I even had a spirit that came to me and told me his name was Elohim,
His name
you
was
know,
who?
Elohim.
Ooh, that's
And
good.
I had never heard of that name before, and I'm like, what? And I just had to start looking stuff up, and when I did, I brought the news to my family, and I was like, I'm not doing this Christian thing no more. They was like, you crazy girl. I was like, well. and I just gave them the information I found, and then they started looking it for themselves, and so we all kind of like hopped on board.
Let me tell you, the beautiful thing about your story is that everybody is on board. That makes things way more easier. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
having to battle your loved one or your husband to get him out of the brainwashing is another battle that you don't even want to. Let me tell you something, sis. I vice versa. I done told my male clients that if you deal with this sister that's not on a spiritual path, it's going to be an issue. I done told my my goddesses, listen, if you deal with this brother that's not on the same spiritual path as you, it's going to be an issue. So the main fact that your husband, your family got on board with you and is slowly, patiently is on track. That's good.
Yeah, every last one of them.
That's good.
They came. I told them, I said, well, this is the new stand that I'm taking.
Yes.
And if y'all want to know, here, I shoved them the information. I said, dig through it for yourself. I always tried to be a leader. I never tried to tell, my family or my children something to do that I didn't do myself.
Right.
So, I was like, well, when I knew in my heart that this was the thing to do, I said, I'm taking it stand no matter what they say or do, but I'm doing it. And they started looking, and they all came aboard. And so, I'm happy for them. Even my oldest daughter, because she kind of left home. She married a European.
Mm-hmm.
And she had 5 children from him, and we've been able to talk to her. So she's in the process of divorcing him, but we've been able to talk to her and help her open up her eyes too.
Yeah, the creator, just like it was vicious. You had to viciously leave that house. The creator's like, listen, good sister, good woman, it's time for you to be with your own. You had this experience, yeah, but now people are awakening to what's real and what's not. And at that point, yeah, she was married to a European, things happens. But as she starts to grow spiritually, she's going to wake up like, oh shit, I've been sleeping. What the? Wait, how many children I got? By wait, who? Wait, how? But when? When did this happen? That's a beautiful thing, though. You're gonna see. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
And they'll all be calling you.
Oh, okay. Well, let them know. Let them know. December.
Yeah, they'll be calling you because I all told them, we all need to get our life on track.
Yes.
Of course, we're behind in some things.
Yes.
And there's things working that we didn't know, or there's some things that we need to, we need to be doing some things to straighten up some things. Because I'll let them know, we're all here to try and, whatever karmic or whatever we need to fix, we need to fix it.
Absolutely.
So they'll be giving you a call, making their appointment.
Yeah, or even email me. You can even email me. That's better, because I may be on a phone call or whatnot. I may not pick up the phone. But emailing me is the best way. And then too, remember when I said you feel like a Scorpio to me, because Scorpio was the sign of transforming people, transformation. And so this is what you're actually doing right now. Yes, your sun sign is a Taurus, but the opposite sign, which is 6 months after, is Scorpio. That's your opposite sign. And so that's that duality, that's opposition, that's harmony, that's balance. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you portray. And so as that Scorpion energy, as you tap into that Scorpion energy, yeah, you're going to be the leader to guide your family, to guide your clan, to guide your loved ones. Yep. It's all is there. Okay. And so this session has been recorded as well. I'm not sure if you want it to be private. You can keep it private. That's no problem. Or you can allow me to share this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you post it because I'm sure it should help somebody, because I listen to other people's own. It sure did help me.
Absolutely. Absolutely, beloved.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
thank
if
you.
you need any other assistance, like if you try to go on my site, you need any assistance, just send me a text. I'll get back to you
Okay,
as
I
soon as I can.
definitely get that bath. I'm gonna definitely get that bath,
Yeah.
and I want to look at some of your classes too.
Yeah, my next class is on November 26th. So if you can't make
Okay.
that one, that's fine. I'm trying to do this every month. But the next class is, yeah, November 26th. That'll be also good for you because I get into a whole lot of stuff. Yep, and it's via
Oh,
Skype. Yeah, it's via Skype. Your children, your daughters or whatnot, they can
okay.
sign up for it as well. That'll be good.
Oh,
Talk about the holistic melanated diet, talking about minerals in the body, talking about melanin itself, how to become psychic. You get what I'm saying? Or rather, enhancing your psychic abilities, the foods that helps you with doing that, astrology. You get what I'm saying? Remember when I
oh,
said I would like to read your mother's natal chart? Yeah, I teach my students how to read their own natal chart. Topics on how to what is it? How to deal with toxic people. Lots of book recommendations. I give also book recommendations to do your further studies. And like I said, you definitely got to catch up because the
okay.
way things been going. No, I'm just saying that because of the way things been going for you, that is going very viciously. Like is going very like Mars energy, like action. Take you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is so that just goes to show me that the spirit realm is like, listen, she gotta be out there now. And the main fact that you just woke up just, out of nowhere, that just shows that it's quickening internal. Okay?
Mm, okay.
So peace and
Alrighty.
blessings to you. Peace and blessings to your family, your husband as well. Create a bless to him, and we'll keep in touch. I'll send this off to you. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, and thank you.
Absolutely. Create a bless. Bye bye.
Alrighty. Bye bye.